Welcome to another uneventful episode of this podcast that only a few people dare to listen to. And maybe one or two people listen to the whole thing. It's Friday night, I'm drunk, just got back from a live stream. Last night, as you can see, the buffet stream did partake. And I did leave a $5 tip, even though Marco paid, for those of you who wonder what a cheap Jew I am. And then tonight, the live stream in Old City went the way it was either that or go to a shopping center. Something interesting happened when I was driving home. I drove underneath the L and I went to take the highway. There was a DUI checkpoint. I've never seen one of these, which is crazy because everyone underneath the train station is like usually high on heroin. So I think the cop is trying to tell me to keep going. So I keep going. He goes, "Yo!" So I slammed on my brakes and backed up. He said, "What, were you nervous or something?" I said, "No, I thought you were telling me I can go. I'm sorry." And he was like, "Oh, it's a DUI checkpoint. We're making sure there's no drinking, no drugs." I'm like, "No." He said, "All right, you're free to go. Don't be nervous, man." I said, "Okay." And I wasn't nervous, but I thought he was waving me to go. So for now on, I'm not driving up the city no more. Fuck that, man. All the crackheads and all the people tailgating me and DUI checkpoints. Fuck that shit. Well, folks, not much really going on to talk about. 5 public freakout clips to get to. This first one's more of a visual. It says, how would you respond to this? It's a black guy shaking his ass in a Chinese guy's face. Now, we all know that black people are the most homophobic people out there. They'll beat you up, they'll kill you, they go, "Hey, we don't play that gay shit," they don't joke around like that. Yet this black guy's putting his ass in this Chinese guy's face for a good 30 seconds, if not longer. So it's more of a visual, but I'll break it down for you. So it's a black guy wearing sunglasses, a silver vest. I'm not sure if his butt is fake or not. If not, he's got a giant ass, which I'm not saying is good. And this Chinese guy is just sitting there, and his friend's filming it. Obviously, this is like another attack on Chinese people without violence. So let's play it. The Chinese guy gets up, and the guy gets right in his face. And as he's walking, either he has something in the back of his pants, like some sort of machine. It's like his ass is moving without him dancing. So he's getting up, he's trying to get away from him. He's telling him to stop. And the black guy's backing up to him. He's in everybody's way, he's chasing after him now. The Chinese guy's telling him to stop. That's not going to work. He obviously wants to rape you. And the Chinese guy's running away. And this is pretty much man-on-man rape. So there you go. That's more of a visual. This next one, this has got to be fake. Well, everyone's trying to go viral on TikTok. It's a little black person. You can't say the M word, or that's like saying the double N word. And he smacks this black woman's ass. And you can tell it's fake because the way she's wearing, first of all, underwear in a 7-Eleven. And she's bending over like she wants someone to grab her butt. This midget slaps her on her ace. And she does a Shawn Michaels super kick. And he falls into the chips. And I think this is just totally fake. But we're going to play it anyways. Let's get to it. So he grabs it. But he doesn't just grab it. He squeezes it too. And she didn't look that shocked. She kind of gave a look like, "What the fuck did you do?" But she wasn't like, if it was real, I think she would have been like, "Oh, like, what did you?" But maybe in the black community, they grab girls' asses all day. So she looks down at him. He's got and it's like he's got no shirt on, too. First of all, I thought in 7-Eleven, you have to have a shirt on. No shoes, no shirts, no service. So she takes her sandal off and just pushes her foot into him. And he knocks the ruffle chips over. Yo, he looks like Bernie Mac. I shit you not. The reincarnation of Bernie Mac. So obviously that's a fake video, but it was worth the goofs, I guess you can say. It was worth the chuckles. So this next clip is substitute teacher goes ballistic. This is a white woman in mostly a black school. I remember we had this Chinese substitute teacher. And when I was in middle school, I went to an all-black school for 6th and 7th grade, and someone threw his coat out the window. And then when I was in 9th grade or 10th grade, this kid was lighting up weed in the back. We had a Chinese substitute teacher, and he was trying to block the black kid from moving. The black kid pushed him. So I've seen a lot of this happen. But we have a substitute teacher. He gives you a right to treat them like shit. So here it is, 39 seconds. This is filmed in school.
Good sense ought to be weary of a stranger, okay? But maybe you don't have good sense because you're sitting here arguing with me and you're making me mad, and I'm going to send you to the office if you don't shut up!
So there it is. I mean, aren't you glad that school's not on Zoom anymore? Now this is great now. Now kids can record each other in class and do TikTok videos.
That does it.
Uh-oh, she's had enough.
Mister, I am serious. Wipe that smirk off your face now.
Yeah, well, that could have been better. This next one is man swallows bag of marijuana after being pulled over for speeding. An Ohio State trooper saves him from choking to death on it. So this guy was like, fuck, I get rid of this weed. I thought they weren't criminalizing weed anymore. Well, I guess they are certain places. Here it is. Sorry, the words are not correct.
Can you breathe?
The guy's got no shirt on. The guy's saying, can you breathe? The guy says no, and the cop's giving him the Heimlich. It's always nice to give a guy the Heimlich when he has no shirt on. Now the cop's giving him some good humps in the ass. This is just getting kinky. So now the guy's putting his fingers in his throat now. He's trying to make himself puke. And the cop's giving him some good pumps in the ass. It's in there. And there it is. It comes right out. See, everyone says cops are scumbags and they kill certain people. I mean, this guy's a hero. Another hero in the white community.
See, if that was a black man choking like that, that motherfucker would have let him die. But because he was a white man, he saved his life. Man, these cops be racist.
We got an ambulance coming just to check you out, alright? Make sure everything's good. I'm sorry.
And he calls the ambulance, and the guy's apologizing. See, this is how you handle the situation. Another hero, guys.
I got it. Yeah, minor misdemeanor. You want to die over a minor misdemeanor? No. Yeah,
And this next clip, it says, this lady tries to steal a car with children in. She ended up getting shot by the vehicle owner. This is in a McDonald's in Tucson, Arizona, where a lot of shootings happen. And she's in pain. You know what? Good. That's what you get. So she's in pain, and she's like, ow, this hurts. Why don't you shoot me? Here it is.
I am sorry! I'm sorry! Ah! Oh my God!
Huh. That was only 12 seconds now. Someone says, what was going on in the background? Looks like another person was on the ground. I think that was the shooter. Someone says she's stealing our air. That's a shame. Shame she got shot in the arm. A little bit more to the left. I like that comment. That was so funny. That means that you should have got a shot. Die, bitch. World's better off without you. Well, that's good. It's true. It's like you got kids in the car and you're still stealing it. You fucking, well, you know. Well, she's Hispanic, but still. Well, folks, listen, this show might end a little early. I might try to end another segment. We'll see what happens. We got some odd news, and who knows, might add something else in here. But no one listens to this crap anyways, but a couple special individuals. And by special, you should be wearing a helmet, if you know what I mean. And you stay put there, fuckheads. Alright, it's time to wrap this episode up. And last night, which was Saturday, I was going to do a live stream. And pretty much what would happen was I was in a Wawa parking lot. I just got done eating a Wawa burger. And this really fucking happened. And I was getting out of my car. And I slammed my car door on my finger. Now, I got to tell you guys something. It's the most pain I've ever felt in my life. I broke my arm twice. I have broke my finger on a light bulb. I have about a month or two ago, I hit my big toe on my giant green screen and busted it open. I have been, of course, punched, a lot, living in a black neighborhood. And this is the most pain I ever felt in my life. I fucking jumped up and down and I went, ah! and I was almost crying, like without tears. I was like, So I went to my local bar last night, and I had the bartender luckily gave me a Band-Aid and a blowjob. Oh, what? No, he gave me a Band-Aid, and he luckily I was dipping my finger in ice cold water. It hurt so bad. He got an ice bag for me, and I wrapped it up in this wash rag thing, and I did it the whole night. Then this prostitute came in, and she was rubbing my back. She kept asking me if I was married. That's right, folks. A prostitute approached me last night, and but I told her I was MGTOW. She said, "What's that?" I'm kidding. I didn't say that, but I just ignored her because I was in pain, and then that was about that. So that happened last night. So I got blue shit in my fingernails, and it looks like it's fucking. It's swollen. And then I had white shit coming out like bone marrow. So this is the most pain I've ever been. But the good news is I don't have to go to the hospital. I might have to, but it's not broke or anything or sprained. So, but yeah, man, my whole fucking arm was hurting last night. I didn't sleep the whole last night, and I was drunk. So that's bad. And that's the reason why there was no live stream last night. But I would have just been in a shopping center drinking a beer. It would have been pretty boring, like the Friday night stream. So maybe next week we do that. But in the meantime, guys, who cares about my injury? Let's get to the odd news. Woman deliberately runs 49 red lights in ex-boyfriend's car to rack up fines after he left her for another woman. That's a weird way to do it. Usually, women, they chop your penis off or they mess up your car. That's pretty original. I give her credit for that. She's a cunt, but I give her credit for being an original cunt. Oregon man knocks out hog ties active shooter. Well, there you go. Give that man a prize or something. Give him a free Happy Meal. Under Philippine law, 12-year-olds can consent to sex. Wow. So there's a lot of people from the live streaming community going to be moving to the Philippines. I see a lot of people going to the Philippines for live streams. It makes sense now. Bill Cosby, my hero, to set state payout for wrongful imprisonment, says, he's going to get paid for this. Can you imagine if Bill Cosby gets paid? Not only did he get set free, but you can imagine if he gets paid to get set free. That's going to be amazing, dude. Ear penis exports. The surprising rise of New England's puzzle industry. So I guess they're doing the puzzles of deer cock. Man rescued after scaling 30-meter high Halifax construction crane falling asleep. Oh, jeez. Yeah, some people get lucky. This guy fell asleep on a crane and fell, and he lived to tell it, guys. He lived to tell it. York police officer accused of working as a realtor while on shift. That's pretty cool. I thought about that. When I had this one job that had a lot of free time, I was thinking, what if I just went across the street and just worked in a shoe store? And just came back a couple hours later and just got paid double the time. I mean, it's illegal to do that, but if they don't know, then... Man and woman fight over who should pick up dog vomit. Woman cited as the aggressor. So does that mean she lost? I don't even know what that means. I guess she won. Okay. She smashed his face in it. I don't know. A herd of drunk Indian buffaloes. It's always about bears and buffaloes and all sorts. Officer completes delivery after DoorDash drivers. Yeah, every once in a while that happens. A cop will finish the pizza delivery order, or he'll finish the DoorDash order. He's like, these people got to get their food. It's nice, but it's kind of weird too. It's like, why don't you just... Las Vegas man arrested for smearing bacon on Muslim family's car door. That's just funny. Yeah, you motherfuckers don't like bacon? It's a white guy. No, it's not a white... Well, damn, this news reporter? She's blonde. She has giant tits. She's a white BBW, man. You gotta see this. I've never seen a news anchor with tits this big. She's not like, she doesn't have a mouth. They're covered, but they're like 38 triple F. See why they hired her. But it's like an old white guy. Oh, he put it on their Cadillac converter. That's pretty funny. Woman dies after ardently in a freak event on roller coaster. Yeah, I used to think about that. If someone had to die in a roller coaster, you don't put your seatbelt on, you're going upside down. It's like Final Destination. That movie. Woman arrested while ordering food at McDonald's drive-thru after allegedly dragging officer. People are crazy. They'll kill you over a fucking Big Mac meal. Let's see. We can end on. Oh, let's end on this. Man hit coworker's head with a mallet for appearing nude at a farm. So, I don't know why he was offended by that. Bumble is opening a restaurant to help people date in real life again. Yeah, it's going to be girls all looking for Chads. Alright, guys. Well, listen, that's the end of the episode. And I'll see you guys in the next one you just listened to. And we're out of here. Go fuck yourself, Cuffy.